Yo! What's up, you guys? I hope everyone's doing really well. Welcome to the channel. I'm Eric, and today we are going to be playing some World of Warcraft, you guys. Hope y'all are ready. If you've never played this game, it's like the best game of all time. It's my favorite game. I have spent so much time in here in this world. It's not even funny. And we're getting back into it because why not? I feel like I need something to just kind of enjoy and chill. And I feel like this is the perfect game to just talk with you guys, spend time with y'all, and chill and just do whatever and have fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. This game is an epic adventure. The world is so cool. The people are cool. It's always a good time. And so I'm excited to share it with you guys and explore with you and just enjoy our lives together. It's gonna be awesome. And so if you don't know how this game works, you start off at level 1, which is where we're at right now, and then you level up to 60 is the max level, and then you can do raids, and you can also fight other people, and you can also fight people in the world, and like you can make money, you can do a whole bunch of stuff. It's literally a virtual world, and you're a character and you can do whatever you want. And we're rolling with a rogue, which is a stealth class. It is one of the only stealth classes. I love stealth classes because they're really good for PvP, and if you're in the world, it's really fun when people like don't know you're there and then you just gank them. It's super satisfying. Rogue is also a really good PvP class because they have so much control on the other character, or whoever you're fighting. And so I really like the PvP. That's the main thing that I do. And so Rogue is one of the best classes for PvP. So that's why I decided to roll Rogue. It's one of my go-tos, one of my favorite classes. And for now, that's what we're going to be playing. So I'm really excited. And we're going to level this sucker up as fast as we can. And get into some PvP and whatnot. And just have a good time. And there is a chance that we'll play other classes as well. I'm not going to just do only Rogue. It's just I do know at least I think I want a main Rogue. I haven't played too much, so I don't really know exactly what's going to happen, because the expansion thing that I'm playing right now is actually an alternative version to the regular game. And so they've made a lot of changes to the original World of Warcraft, which is what I'm playing. It's like the original classic vanilla WoW, but with changes. And so there is class changes and other things too, I think. So I don't really know exactly how good Rogue is going to be, but I know it's going to be fun because I can stealth, and as long as I can stealth, I'm going to have a good time. So, yeah. And we also got a XP an XP buff up here, giving us 100% XP and 300% more gold. So that's going to be really nice for leveling. It's going to just help. So I want to utilize that and level up while we can. So that's what I'm going to do. And then looking here, I'm just trying to think of, I guess we can get the layout of what I'm thinking of doing. Pretty much what this is going to be is for God. This is a series for God. I need to remember that, but I also want to have a lot of fun because I've been forgetting to have fun in my life. And so one thing that I'm going to do to start having fun is playing this game, interacting with other people, making friends, and evangelizing and just sharing God's love with everybody in here. And so that's what I'm going to do. We're definitely going to make it a point to evangelize on here as well, but I'm not going to only do that. We're also going to have fun. We're going to gank some people and just enjoy ourselves. So I'm really glad that we're getting this started. I know it's going to be a good time, and I hope that you guys will stick around for the future because it's going to be an adventure worth being here for. So, and if you guys do enjoy it, it would be awesome if you would like the video and sub to the channel. I'll definitely be making this a lot. The beautiful thing about this series is that it's going to be really easy to make, and it's going to be portable as well. I have a laptop that can play this game just fine, so we should have no problem recording our sessions. It's also another reason why I'm thinking of going with this game as one of the main games that I'll be playing, is because I have a lot of experience with it. It's pretty easy to play, and I can hop on anywhere, so that's good. So definitely one of my main games. I'm also really excited because World of Warcraft has been a game that I have loved ever since I started playing it. I started playing back, I think, like senior year of high school, so like 2011, and then I really liked it. I played a lot, but I was never able to play as much as I would have liked to because I just didn't have the time, basically. And all my friends were playing a good amount, and I had good times with my friends for sure. Some of my favorite memories actually in my life is from World of Warcraft, which is kind of crazy. I would like to actually change that, but at the same time, if it's a memory, it's a memory, and the ones in here are special. So I'm not knocking World of Warcraft memories at all. They're literally the best from my life. So I hope that we can make some more as well. But I've also been realizing since I took my break that real life matters a lot, and I'm glad I was able to realize that because I was somebody who was super addicted to this game to the point where it was my life, and I didn't actually do really anything outside the game. So I'm learning now that it is good to have a balance, and so we need to have a balance. We got some new gear here that I'm equipping, and then I'm going to sell this other stuff. Should be pretty nice with this bonus gold, because usually in Classic WoW you really struggle with being able to afford your spells and stuff like that. You use money in this game to buy gear, to repair your stuff, to craft stuff, a whole bunch of stuff. So pretty much you really need gold, but it's super hard to come by because there's no gold from just killing stuff or farming it or whatever. So the gold increase is going to be really helpful, especially off the start, because it's the hardest to get your start. And then money kind of makes itself. Well, it doesn't make itself, but it kind of takes money to make money. So right now we're going to be struggling, but the buff is going to help a lot, so that'll be good. We're already level 3, which is nice. Cranking right along. We'll see how far we can get tonight. I don't have any time constraints for the night. It's just going to be my tiredness. I am definitely tired right now. It has been a long week for me. I have had a crazy week, a great week. It's been one of the most memorable weeks of my life. So much crazy stuff has happened. It's been life-changing. And this is kind of like my way to calm down from it and chill and whatnot. But it's been a good week, but it has me exhausted because it was such a good week that I was having trouble sleeping. So I have not gotten much sleep this week, and so I don't know how long I'm going to be up, because we got to prioritize that sleep and get back on track. So we can always come back to the game, but you can only sleep so much, I guess, if that makes any sense. And I think sleep matters a little bit more than this right now. So, but anyways, I'm not worried about it. It is 9:18 p.m. right now, so should have plenty of time to get the first episode done. I'm thinking we're gonna make these an hour long, maybe 2 or 3, but I definitely want to have these be longer sessions. Not too long though, because it's easy to turn this into a 10-hour session and then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, where did my day go? But that's probably gonna happen at some point. I'll try not to though. And let's see here. I guess moving into my day, it has been an awesome day. I went to church this morning and the sermon made me cry. They were talking about how important it was to bring peace with you, and they were referencing "May peace be with you," and it just hit really hard, and yeah, it made me cry. It made me feel really good, but it was just it was an interesting church session, but it was a good one. I'm glad I went, and it felt like one of those sessions where God was working in it, because there were so many signs in the sermon. I was just this is so related to my life, and it was just what I needed to hear as well. So it was really cool. Felt so good. And the importance of community is also really important. like being able to see people in real life is so nice, especially during church, because like my faith, I practice it by myself so much because I don't really have anybody that I know in the area that's really takes it as seriously as I do. Like I can still talk about it and stuff with people, but if you're not equally yoked, it's more difficult to talk about it. You certainly can, and you can talk about it just fine actually. It's just like, how deep can you go with it? Because you don't want to be like scaring people away with, you know, your beliefs and stuff or what you think is going on. And so sometimes it's like kind of tough to share some deep stuff with somebody who's not really trying to take it there, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I do have people in my life that I can talk to, and I'm making more friends that have the same beliefs as me, and that's gonna be awesome. And it's really what I need, because since I came to Jesus about a year ago, I really haven't actually like met somebody that like thinks the same way that I do, and I really could use somebody like that in my life, but we don't have that yet, but I think it's on the way, and I'm going to continue praying to God to give me some friends that enjoy the same things as I do, and that also, you know, love God like I do. So good news is I can see it happening. I can see some things in the works, so I'm really excited for that. And yeah, so church was great. Then the other thing that happened was I was going for a walk, and there was this balloon in the sky, and it just like kind of went flying over my head, and it was a birthday balloon. And right away I knew that it was something from God. I didn't know exactly what, but I just had a feeling, like I could just feel something. And it was a birthday balloon, so I was just like, okay, interesting that it's a birthday balloon. Like that, you know, it could have just been a regular balloon, but it was literally one of those like shiny silver birthday balloons. And it was, you know, didn't have a string on or anything, it was just floating away. It was a straight balloon. And I knew it was from God, and so I was just like, that's cool, you know. And then it was a happy birthday balloon, and it felt like, I remember why it was from God. It's because I remember I was just like, this is God telling me like, hey, happy birthday, like this is your new life, welcome to it. And I need a new life, man. Like I was just talking about, I feel like very isolated, and not alone, but isolated, and I just really want people, like I want to talk to people, man. And yeah, I'm not really getting that fix, so we're coming to World of Warcraft and video games to do that, which is a great way to do that if you can't get it in real life. And so the only, like, I could get it in real life by going to the gym and stuff like that, but I don't know. I just I don't even know. Just haven't been going to the gym as much lately. Still work out at home. I worked out at home today, and it was decent, but not the best because I was still pretty tired, and workouts when you're tired are tough. But I at least did something, so that was good because I could have skipped it. I did get active today. I got outside my house, so that's a win. And it's definitely important that you do get active when you're doing stuff like this. If you are a gamer, you definitely want to have some type of hobby or activity or whatever that you do that gets you up and out of your seat. Because if you just sit here for like 10 hours a day, 8 hours a day, whatever, 3 hours, I just feel like you should be doing something to kind of like balance out the idleness. And I think it'll make you feel better mentally and physically. So probably improve your game too. I do feel like after I go for like a run, or maybe if I am lifting weights or go for a hike or whatever it is, after I come back, I do notice I play better because my mind is more clear, the juices are flowing, the stress is gone, and yeah, it's nice. So I just wanted to put a plug in there to remind you guys to get active in some way. And another reason that for myself, I was somebody who used to play WoW or any video game for literally all day, every day. That was what I did with my free time as a young adult, and I don't regret it, but it had its price to pay, which was I never got active, and I ended up gaining a lot of weight and just being out of shape for most of my life. And then I had to work myself out of that hole. And so, luckily I did. Now I am a completely new creature. I'm a different person and I feel great, but just want to remind you guys that you want to get active, otherwise you might have to pay the price. And even if you did pay the price, you can always start working your way out of the hole that you might be in. So, and if you guys are somebody who's like that, I'm gonna have a workout series on my channel that is going to be like a guide, beginner's guide for getting in shape. So if that is something that interests you, we'll definitely get on that and get that going. And yeah, just wanted to bring that up. And then level 5, baby. Trying to think of what else we have going on. Probably in my life, things are going to change, I think. Pretty sure I'm going to be moving soon. It's definitely on the agenda. I have no idea where to or anything like that, but I feel like getting out of my hometown. I've just had this feeling in my spirit for a while that I just don't really like belong here as much as what I used to. And you know, like my hometown is great and everything, but I just want something new in my life. I feel like I've been experiencing the same thing for a really long time. That wasn't until I came to Jesus, but I now have been in isolation for a while and it's just time to do something, so I gotta figure something out. Let's see. Man, my eyes are tired. Let's get the belts here. Probably gonna have to go get some caffeine here just to stay awake with you guys. Pretty much just picking up all the quests here. Then I'm gonna go sell some stuff because my bag is full. Earning some money for our spells. Picking up all the quests. And if you guys are curious to what server I'm on, I am on Crusader Strike Horde PvP Classic Season of Discovery. So that's where I'm at if you want to join me. I'm probably going to start a guild on here. It's going to be a awesome guild that is going to be focused on God. So, and the game, but we're definitely going to be rolling deep with the Spirit of Jesus. And so, yeah, that's definitely the goal, is to create a guild and then, you know, do some raids and stuff like that and just have a great time and bring Jesus into the World of Warcraft. And I think that people who enjoy it, it should be a good time. It will be. Jesus will make it a good time. He's good at that. Okay, so we need Samuel's remains, so I guess we gotta go down somewhere to get his remains. Gotta see what we need. Level 5, so I don't need to be killing these level 1s anymore. Their mob tag is green, so that means that they're a little lower XP. If this was yellow here, it would be decent XP, but we are too high a level. However, these guys here, we need for the quest, we need to kill 12 rattle cage skeletons, so we'll definitely do that real quick. And if you are somebody who's considering playing this, I definitely would give it a go. I feel like you can't really go wrong other than the time investment. Like if you're somebody who has a grind to commit to, or, you know, life obligations or whatever, WoW is probably not the best idea, because it does it can consume your life, just with how fun and addicting it is. And it is a game that requires more time. Like, it's not just to pick up and play a game. You do have to put time to get what you want out of it. It's like what you put into it is what you get out, and you do have to put in a good amount of time to really get what you want out of it, I feel like, or at least for my wants or whatever. So, but I would say it's a game worth a try. It has a negative stigma. A lot of people think that World of Warcraft is for like nerds and just, not fun. It's for losers. That's not true. It's like, it's such a fun game, and it's also relatively simple. At least this version of it is the classic version, because it's right off the beginning. You're starting fresh with everybody, kind of. So, but I'm just trying to say, basically, you'll be able to learn it if you wanted to. So, if this is something that does interest you, it's definitely fun, and I like it a lot. And I like that it's, with this kind of like remake that they did, they made it more casual than the original. So it's really nice because there's no like obligation to play. I can play whenever I want to. And just for something like this where I'm like leveling and talking, it's, like perfect. And there's no like urge to go super try hard or put all my time into it. It's like I can just play whenever I want to, and that'll be great. So looks like I need to be looting these things here. So we'll get some of those. We are moving right along, which is good. Already level 5, which I'm very happy about. Equip some more upgrades. Oh yeah. I also do need to go get something to drink because my eyes are now at the point where they're really stinging. I'm gonna sleep like an absolute baby tonight. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good burn though. It's a good burn. Finish looting this, and then I will pause it, and I will be right back. Alright. Didn't grab the drink yet, but I will in just a second here. I kind of had a second wind. I don't know how, but I did. Let's see here. It would be nice if you guys have any like class in specific that you want me to play. Definitely down. So if you guys want to see a different class other than Rogue, just let me know, and I can give that a go. And I think we'll probably play a bunch of different stuff now that I'm kind of thinking about it. With this leveling buff or whatever, it should be pretty good. Probably do like a warlock, I'm thinking. Maybe a hunter. What else could I do? A warrior. Might dual screen. Just like really go hard. Which is pretty much where I'd have a second account with a second character, and then you play 2 characters at once. I've definitely done that, and it's really nice, and it would be really good to do with this XP buff, take advantage of that, but it's also like double the work basically. It is fun and satisfying. It's kind of like putting together a well-oiled machine when you're able to like play both classes well and like feed off each other and stuff like that, but it's also a lot more button pressing, and I'm so tired that I don't want to do that tonight. But also, if you guys want me to do that, totally down. So, and I feel like it would double our return on investment, because we'd be leveling 2 characters at once instead of just 1, so getting double the benefit, but it's also essentially double the work, so gotta be careful. Let's see. I don't know if I went and got Samuel's remains, but at least I got these quests here. And then there should be... Ooh, that's a nice tunic. We'll take that. We'll take that ding as well. A lot of good things happening. Level 6. Level 6. Okay, so we need to go get Samuel's remains, which is down here. So let's go. You guys want to see how big the World of Warcraft is real quick? We can do that. So here's our area that we've been in. Just this little spot. As you guys can see, there's this whole country. And it'll take you a while to run around just this country. And then you start to see like these other places, right? Well, this is us right here. And this is one country, and it'll literally take me a long time to even get to here. And that's this. And then we could like, yeah, it's a big country. Big country. Double trouble. So yeah, so then you got this whole country too. It's pretty crazy. It is crazy. So yeah, it's a huge world, and we're gonna explore a lot of it. Every nook and cranny. I've actually never been to so many parts in the World of Warcraft. I've played this game for 10 years and at least, and there's countries that I think I've never been to. Maybe. I'm not certain on that, but I think there's a good chance. I know there's cities and just areas that I've never been to for sure. So yeah. But playing this classic will help me get into some new areas that I haven't been in, because when I started playing WoW, it was into the later stages of development, so later in the expansions and stuff. And so I kind of skipped over the beginning stages, so we're going back and getting to experience it in full force, and I'm really enjoying it. That's for sure. Surprised though we haven't seen anybody. There's been, at least maybe we have. Maybe I've just totally zoned out, but I don't feel like I've seen anybody. And if you guys are wondering what I'm doing to kill these mobs, I'm literally just pressing one button. Essentially, it's just Sinister Strike. So that's off the beginning. It's really easy to play. You don't have to worry about too much. Okay. We're here by Samuel's remains. We need to get those quick, but... Rune of Shadow Strike. Ooh, we get a rune? What's going on here? Let's read this. The Scarlet Rune. Pickpocket or kill Scarlet converts to find a rune, then use it to learn new ability. Afterwards, return to David, Trius, and Bethnal. Okay, Shadow Strike. Interesting. I don't know what Shadow Strike is, but I think we're supposed to kill these guys to get it. So, let's go. And a rune is going to be an ability, so it should be a pretty good thing, but we already have... So there's the rune that we're going to get. Take those, learn this. Oh, I got some abilities here. What else? Cannibalize. Okay. I should have gotten a rune here. Shadow Strike, but okay. Teleport behind your target and strike, causing 150% weapon damage to the target. Must be stealth. That awards 1 combo point. Okay, so it's kind of like a teleport from stealth opener. Sweet. Sounds pretty good to me. That'll be good. We don't have stealth though, we don't have gloves. Oh. Well, we're about to have gloves. Just kidding. Just kidding. Now we can put that rune on. Our gloves. Still won't be able to use it though because we don't have stealth, but I have a feeling we're going to get stealth pretty soon. Which also reminds me, I am level 6, and that means that we have spells to train. Every 2 levels that you gain, every even level, you get new abilities that you can buy to use. And so we haven't picked up any of our new abilities, so we're going to go do that for sure here in a minute after we finish this up, and then go from there. I'm very excited. I'm thinking we might even have stealth. It wouldn't surprise me. It's probably going to be a level 10 ability, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's already here, because they've made a lot of changes, making the game like easier and making your character more powerful, so I don't really know how the rogue journey is mapped out, I guess, if that makes any sense. Progression, I should say. So we need to find, oh, here's Samuel. I was wondering, I was like, I thought this big guy would be Samuel, but his name is Carol Graves. Pretty nice name. My name is Hell's Shadow, by the way. Kind of a almost slightly cringe name, but you know, usually not a name I would go with, but I couldn't pick a name, so I went with one. Yeah, I'm one of those guys who spends 2 hours sitting at a character name screen, and yeah, I couldn't think of too much. I was just like, I need to just pick something, and Hell's Shadow is pretty fitting. So yeah. Okay, I think we got everything. We got Samuel's remains. So now we can go back up, use those, turn in the quest, and then we got this other spider quest, which is off in the distance over there. There's a cave over there that we need to go into. So, yeah. I'm liking the vibe of this, though. It's really easy to talk about just whatever. There's no like pressure. I'm not freaking out about trying to evangelize somebody that I only have 10 seconds to evangelize, like in Call of Duty. I've been evangelizing on there, and if you guys haven't seen that, it's pretty awesome. I'd recommend going to check it out. It's on my channel if you want to view that as well. But this is going to be nice. Ooh, hello. I'm going to try and evangelize this person. We're just going to go simple. Do you believe in Jesus? This is the first person that we've seen. Okay, and now what we're gonna do, oh you guys, we're gonna get a little lazy. We're gonna copy and paste the, oh my goodness! You guys, look at the response we got. We got eat my ass. It's not funny, but like, okay, it's okay though. We'll hit him with that. I want to let you know that he is real and he loves you so much. He'll get you into heaven if you believe in him. He's great to have a relationship with and loves you so much. We got this guy who I missed out on, Scrully. I'm getting back to you, my man. We're going to hit you with this as well. Oop. Darth Brandon invites you to join Lot Lizard. We're gonna decline that invite. I don't know if you guys know what Lot Lizards are, but not about it. Nah. Let's see here. Oh, we gotta go put Samuel's remains in the grave. Okay. Don't want to pester him too much, but at the same time, you gotta say something. You gotta stay persistent and consistent. Definitely, I'm thinking it might be a little more difficult to evangelize in here, just typing. Because probably most people, I feel like the voice is easier to form a connection with than typing. The good news with this though is we can go into like trade chats and we can go to like massive areas and talk to a lot of people all at once basically. So that will be one advantage of this. We also won't have to worry about getting flamed by Jesus haters or whatever. Like we won't have to listen to it at least. We just have to deal with reading. Ooh, we got some good stuff here. Looks like we have an upgrade for gloves and yeah, okay. Sell the rest of our stuff here. Gotta re-put the rune on because I replaced our gloves. At least I thought I did. Okay, now I need to find the rogue trainer, which is right here. I learned some abilities. We're getting backstab, which is an ability that does a lot of damage, but you have to be standing behind the target to use it. We have gouge, which is basically an incapacitate. Like you basically put somebody to sleep for a couple of seconds and they can't move or anything like that. So it's a crowd control. Then we have sinister strike rank 2, which is going to be mandatory because that's our damage dealer and you always want to upgrade your main damage dealers. Sinister Strike is like the #1 move, so I'm going to go ahead and buy that right away. We're also getting stealth, so we're getting that for sure. Pickpocket is literally pickpocketing people. You can pickpocket NPCs, you can also pickpocket players, I believe, and just like get gold and like little stuff off them, so not as that important for low levels. Gouge will be good, and backstab, and then I'm going to choose not to get pickpocket because it's just not that important at the moment, I feel like. And then now I need to bind our abilities that we got. So we're going to throw gouge on here, we're going to throw backstab on here, I'll throw sinister strike there. I like pressing the keys better than my Naga binds on my mouse, so I'm switching my abilities up to the F and ERT here, and then all these down here are my Naga binds. And we got our stealth here. Where should I put this? So I'm gonna put it there, I guess. I'll have to bind that. Give me a second to do that. Key bindings, we'll go with that. Okay. And there we go, you guys. Now we have stealth, and this allows us to be completely invisible. If there was an enemy here, he could not see us. Our teammates can see us, but anybody who's an enemy cannot see us unless we get super close. Like, let's say this was an enemy. If I walked like right in front of him right here, he could see me. But if I was like just sitting right here, just stealth like this, he probably couldn't see me. So it's really cool. That's why I love Rogue, because you can just like sneak up on people, they have no idea, and then you can get your Rogue friends together and you can just go absolutely just murk people. And this is a PvP server, so everyone's tagged for PvP, so there's absolutely no prisoners. And so you just gotta pray that you'll be okay, because it's a savage world. So yeah, let's see here. Looks like we gotta go do the quest for these spiders, so we're off to do that. Also, let me know what you guys think about this music. It has been a new playlist. I've never listened to this genre. It is 12 hours of copyright-free music, and it's like a relaxed, lo-fi type of beat thingy. I've been enjoying it so far. It's been really relaxing, and I'm feeling good. That's for sure. So Hope that it's satisfactory for you guys as well. This rogue is absolutely just trucking things. I mean, I know we're level 6, hitting level 2, so it kind of should be that way. But just in general, I've taken, like, no damage, I feel like. And I also feel like we've just been crushing stuff this whole time. So, yeah. I'm also really glad that I did decide to do this because it is helping with my mind state. It is definitely clearing my mind. It's helping me relax. Feeling good. Before I got on, I was feeling a little anxiety just because of how much my life has been changing. But luckily I was able to read some scripture from the Bible, and that was nice and reassuring and calming, which I would have to recommend to you guys that you do read the Bible or just like pray or do something like that. Talk to Jesus. Watch a video about God or something. Just get connected to God in some way if you're feeling any type of anxiety. It's so good for that. And it's one of the reasons why I could never, ever walk away from God, because I know my anxiety would just be through the absolute roof. It would be crazy. It's so uncomfortable. Yeah. So he just gives you so much comfort and peace, and you got somebody on your side at all times. As long as you're doing good. If you're doing bad, God can definitely take his vengeance on you. Karma's a thing, and it's from God. So yeah, but I don't think I have anything to worry about, so should be all good. But yeah, that was helping me, was just spending time with God, and also this has been great too. Being able to talk and just enjoy the time. It's super chill and feel good. Feeling real good about this. So, hope you guys are too. And if you have been enjoying this, it'd be awesome if you would like the video and sub. That would be cool, but no worries. Just glad you guys are here. It's gonna be so cool if I'm able to record this whole thing from level 1 to like raid leading and dominating and taking over the world. I think it would be super cool. Also, one thing I just realized is that I should probably get a different keyboard so that you guys don't have to listen to me spamming my buttons, because I'm sure that's kind of annoying. So I do have a keyboard that's a little more silent that we can use. I'll definitely bring that for next time. Also, something I'm thinking of doing for this is doing a little bit of camping. Thinking of going outside and like just playing outside, because I don't want to be in my house like all day, you know? I do want to play the game, but I just feel like if I went outside it'd be really fun, and I don't think I've played WoW outside. You would think I would have had to at some point, but if I haven't, that sounds very appealing. It sounds like a fun time. And I just feel like it'd be really a good balance of being able to soak in the sun and get fresh air, enjoy springtime. Spring's finally here. At least in Wisconsin, it's coming along. It was like 60 degrees today. Although like 2 days ago, we had like 4 inches of snow. I got literally stuck in my truck. So that's how Wisconsin weather is, though. It's up and it's down. It's good and it's bad. It's mostly bad, but sometimes it's awesome. And when it is nice here, it is so nice. Wisconsin in the summer and fall, oh, so nice. So nice. But the winters are absolutely brutal, so there's a balance. There is a balance. Although the winters are fun too. It's not as fun in my opinion, but some people are all about winter. I'm more all about my favorite season is fall for sure. I just love fall vibes. Although I would love fall vibes if it was in Wisconsin even more, because that is the one thing that's not the best about fall, is you're just like, oh man, winter's right around the corner. But when you're in those fall days, you can just feel it in the air. It just feels so good. We got a chest here to open. Oh boy. Absolutely nothing. Except for we are equipping this cape. Okay, so 6 more. Oh, tiredness is back. Tiredness is back, boys. I will, though, now that it's back, I will go grab something to combat that. I also could use some food. Didn't have too much for food today. I don't know what I'm gonna have, though. I don't really have much. Might go on even a snack run just to celebrate the beginning of the series, but snack runs are dangerous because it's easy to snack and just play video games. That's something I'm trying to avoid. I did that once in my life where I just would game and eat, and that got me to being a chunky monkey. And luckily I'm not that there anymore, but this is what got me there, was playing a ton of World of Warcraft or video games and eating and just not having good habits. Luckily, my friend at the time introduced me to weightlifting, and that changed my life, and I started doing that instead, for the most part. So, thank God, because I don't even know if I would be here right now if that didn't happen. It was a very pivotal moment in my life, was having my friend tell me to start working out. I also had a friend introduced me to this game, which was also another pivotal point in my life, because those were the two things I would say shaped my life the most before God, literally, which is kind of embarrassing, but it's true. It is true. And the truth will set you free, so, which is also so true. It'll do that, you guys. The truth is the best. Especially if you've been deceived for a while, just thinking one thing, let's say you thought somebody was your best friend and you realize they're not. Well, when you figure out that truth of that's not your friend, it stings, but the truth of, hey, at least I know. And at least I didn't go down that road or whatever it may be, the truth sets you free, you know? You're just well, thank God. Because I would much rather know the truth than not know the truth and live a lie. So, yeah. Yeah. Also level 7. Cruising right along. This is going well. Got our 10 spiders done. Might chuck in a Hearthstone here, which is going to return us to there. We'll do it just to use it. It's not. I'm trying to get to here, and I'm here and here. Well, now I'm here. I think you guys know what I'm saying. And yeah, that didn't really save any distance, but hey, at least we got to Hearthstone and show you guys what that is. And yeah. I think after I turn this quest in, I'm gonna go grab some caffeine water. I've been using some Mio. It's been really nice. I've been just drinking tons of water with Mio in it just to get drinking water again. I was in a phase for a while where my water intake was not coming just from straight water. It was a lot of powdered waters and other things, sodas, diet sodas, of course. I don't drink regular soda, but all power to you if you do. I just prefer diet. But yeah, I would drink so many diet sodas in a day that it would be part of my water intake. I drink I'd say I was having 5 sodas a day on average. And yeah, that'll do the trick. So what, 5 times 12? That's how much is in a soda can, I believe. So 60 ounces. Let's say, I don't know what portion of that is strictly water, but I'm going to put it at 70%. What's 70% of 60? Gosh, how do you do this math? Well, half would be 30. And then we add 20%. So 20% of 70, 10% of 7, 14 would be 20%. 30, 44. I think it's 44. So let's say 44 ounces of the 60 would be water. Let me know if I did that math right. Pretty tired, but I think I got close. And effort's what counts, so. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, you guys. Ooh, we can try out our new ability, because we have stealth now, so we need to get our little, where is it, Shadow Strike. Shadow Strike is going to be our S, so we're going to put that here. Let's test this sucker out. Watch this, you guys. Bam! A nice little teleport. All about it. I'm all about it, baby. Get these scarlet armbands. Oh yeah. The rogue is back, boys. Nobody's safe. Oh yeah. Oof. Oof. Oh yeah. Coming up on an hour here, which is good. Gosh, I'm just destroying things. Usually there's like some downtime. This rogue has had not a second of downtime, which is nice because I was thinking I might have some. But we're just running train on these guys. That we are. Oh, this guy's speaking in tongues. Regen Re Code Neverin Lonnund. It's because he's an alliance. He's the other faction. We're Horde, and there's another faction which is the Alliance, and there's a war going on between the two in the beginning here, which is why the languages are different. Everybody speaks, all the different races speak different languages. Well, I shouldn't say that. The Horde side speaks a language and the Alliance speaks another, so yeah, anyways. Not really too relevant. Okay. I'm gonna pause it here for a second and then I'll be back. Alright. I did not get any caffeine water. I'm still just here. I realize it's like 10:30. It would not be a good idea to be drinking any caffeine, so we're not going to do that. We're going to just continue slaying, and yeah, that'll be that. I do need to get music back on. There we go. There we go. If you guys have any playlists for music too that I can play like while I'm gaming, that would be sweet if you have any recommendations. I have some playlists, but I want something that it has to be no copyright. Well, it doesn't have to be, but I prefer it that way. And then I would like if there were longer mixes so that I don't forget to like put the music back on after a little while. Because if it's like a 30-minute mix, then I usually forget after, and then it's like silent for an hour, and then I'm just like, oh, whoopsies. So like this mix is 12 hours long, so that covers us pretty well. Ooh, a robe. A robe. I want to throw the robe on just to see how it looks. Alright. You know, it's not the other tunic, but still stylish. We can still rock it. We're going for the deception. They think we're like a priest or a mage, and then Nope. Psych. We're rogue. We're rogue. I'm so enjoying this. This is gonna be what puts me to bed tonight. Be really good for that. I feel like I've covered most of the things that I wanted to talk about. There's not really too much more that I wanted to say. Other than it would be really sweet if somebody wanted to join me. That'd be cool. I could also tell you guys about my life slightly, how I'm at like a crossroads right now. I have no idea what's gonna happen. A bunch of crazy stuff has been happening. I can't say exactly what, but it's been crazy. And I feel like something really big's about to happen in my life. And I need it to, because I'm to that point where I need God to step in. I think it's beyond my control how my life is going right now. So I've been looking for a lot of things to happen, and none of them happened, and I thought all of them would, and then none of them did, and now I'm sitting in a spot where it's just like, now what, you know? And I know that I'm gonna be okay, but I definitely felt like God was showing me things that ended up not happening. And you know what? It's all good. It's all good. I've been having a really interesting thing where I have these dreams about people, and then when I dream them, I'm just like, okay, like that must mean it's gonna happen or whatever, because I've had dreams that happen. But it appears lately that the dreams that I've been having have been warning signs, like kind of like the opposite of what I would think, you know? But it's okay. I did have one dream last night about one of my friends, and it was the first dream in a long time, and it was a very comforting dream. The good news is I have had dreams that have allowed me to kind of remain calm and know that God's still working. So that's always relieving, because God's always working for you. Got a new dagger. New dagger. Is it time to dual wield? Oh, we need to train dual wielding. Okay. That would be sweet. Can we train dual wielding? No, not yet. Level 7, so we had to be level 8 to get the next ranks. We can swap daggers though, so I can do that. And then let's sell these pants. And we will continue on our way. Thinking we go do this document quest and then probably call it for the first episode, I'm thinking. Because it's been about an hour and I would like to go to bed soon. And I'd also like to watch this as I go to bed, just to kind of review and see how it turns out. And it'd be really awesome if you guys let me know like what improvements you want to see, what you thought I did well, what changes you want, whatever. Let me know. I definitely want to continue this though. Oh, we have a friend. nice. This guy's been Buddhist since he was born. Although not nice, because we gotta figure out... I'm hoping I'm planting a seed right now. Don't think I'm gonna be able to get him to... I believe, but brother, may your path be bright and wellness. Cool, okay. I'll take that, you know? There we go. A little extra cherry on top. So I didn't get him to just like fully, you know, be like, okay, I believe in Jesus, but I believe that Jesus is the one that can do something like that. He can take what I just did, well, what Jesus just did through me, and he can finish the job. So that's what I'm hoping he'll do. And that guy seems really nice, and I really appreciate him. And that was my favorite thing right there, was getting to talk to that guy about Jesus. And I want to say a prayer for him real quick. So give me a second, I'm gonna pray in private. Okay, you guys, that is where I'm going to end the episode. I just felt like it's a really good spot to end it, and I'm feeling so good. And I'm gonna be able to rest good tonight. I'm gonna say my prayers again for that guy, and for you guys as well. I hope that y'all are having a wonderful time. And I'm going to pray that we all continue to grow together, and that we don't falter in our faith, and that we have fun and we live this life to the best of our abilities, and that we get to enjoy it. And I know that putting your faith into Jesus will definitely help, because he gets rid of a lot of the bad feelings, and he did that for me today, and so I hope he does that for you too. And I'm really glad that you guys were here. I appreciate you guys sticking around. If you did enjoy it, it would be awesome if you'd like the video and sub to the channel. And I hope that everyone has a good rest of their day. I love you guys so much. I'll see you soon for the next episode, and peace.